Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had so many questions. How do we record an episode? Where do we find background music? How do we get our show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places that people like to listen? And where do we find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcast. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. Anchor makes it simple to get up and running. You can upload and schedule your podcasts ahead of time. It publishes to all the major podcast platforms. You can easily check your stats. I could go on, but instead, why don't you go and get started? Go to anchor.fm/start to join the e-commerce minute and a diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. We can't wait to hear your podcast.
It's the e-commerce minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The e-commerce minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. This episode is brought to you by SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. Save time and money no matter what you ship or mail with SendPro Online software. Print shipping labels and stamps right from your desk and access discounted rates for as low as $4.99 a month. Try it free for 30 days and get a free 10-pound scale when you visit pb.com/minute. That's pb.com/minute. Experience the better way to ship with a free trial of SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. It's e-commerce minute episode 477.
In today's episode, Burger King delivers Whoppers in traffic? Whoa.
Picture this. You're stuck in a standstill, rush hour traffic, and you're hungry for a delicious flame-broiled hamburger. So much so that you've even begun to see mirages of food in the distance. Have no fear. Burger King is here, literally right here on the highway next to you. Burger King has recently begun to roll out their Traffic Jam Whopper campaign in Mexico City with the help of We Believers advertising agency. This delivery platform will bring BK food to consumers in the most heavily gridlocked areas within a 1.8-mile radius of a Burger King restaurant. Real-time traffic data is tracked, and Waze banners and digital billboards alerts customers when they could order through the Burger King app. In other words, the app determines whether or not the customer will actually be stuck there for at least 30 minutes. You're probably thinking about how dangerous being on your phone and driving is, but Burger King thought of that too. Instead, consumers will use voice commands to order their Traffic Jam Whoppers. The food is delivered via motorcycle, so those delivering can weave in and out through gridlocked highways with ease. Burger King couriers use Google Maps technology to track the customer's location and speed to ensure the food is delivered promptly and properly. Now, Bart, do you want a Burger King Whopper delivered to your desk? You're complaining that you don't get things delivered to your desk.
Yes, please. I would. Oh, yes, please.
This is a funny little thing. We're talking more about promotional and like a marketing stunt. And this is what you call stunt advertising. I think it's pretty clever. I also think it could never ever happen in the U.S. because people would have too many because of reasons. You could never do that here.
Because reasons.
So I was marginally involved in advertising for a number of years. So I appreciate the creativity of some of these campaigns. And I still follow a lot of stuff that goes on in the world in the advertising industry. And it seems like Europe and Asia, they have a little bit more license for creativity because America is just so litigious, and half the stuff that they pull off in Europe could never ever be done here. And that's my observation.
No, you get sued completely. What's like the Burger King? If you drive by a McDonald's, you can order.
Get one set
a Whopper.
That's very clever. I think that's really clever. That's like they geofenced off all the McDonald's. So when you go by McDonald's, it's like, hey, I got a Whopper for you for 1 second.
Right.
I think that's very clever. But a lot of the stuff you're seeing now on social media is basically these guys just jabbing each other. It's like, a lot of that stuff is just, they're just jabbing each other and they're trying to be clever in the, because if you always follow the Wendy Twitter account, like, that account's pretty spicy. Like they have some good comebacks. And I appreciate the creativity of that social media intern that writes this stuff. I mean, some of it's pretty good. But when it comes down to it, all it is just people just jabbing each other. And I don't know. It's a bit of a turnoff for me.
Yeah. But that's not going to stop.
No, it's not going to stop. It's going to keep going. So it's that time. In 1 week, the campaign increased BK's daily delivery orders in Mexico by 63%. The daily download rate of the BK app jumped 44% during the month of April during this campaign. Tried to look for some kind of return on investment on a campaign. I think this is the proof right there. the fact that their deliveries went up by 63% while it was going on. It doesn't say exactly what percentage of that was to the actual traffic jams, but still, that's a big return.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
I'm going to take a moment to tell you about our sponsor, SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. Stop wasting time waiting in line to send mail and packages. Avoid all that confusion trying to find the best postal rates for your business. You got to save money, guys. But you can with SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. You can send packages and mail without leaving your office right from your desk for as low as $4.99 a month. You'll save time and money no matter what you send, from letters to packages to overnights. And here's the F's and B's. Starting at that $4.99 price point, you can print shipping labels and stamps right from your own printer. Easily compare rates using the online software. Gain access to special USPS savings for letters and priority mail shipping. Plus, you can track all of your shipments and get email notifications when they've arrived. And for being an e-commerce minute listener, you'll receive a free 30-day trial to get started. And as an added bonus, you'll also receive a free 10-pound scale shipped right to your door to help you accurately weigh those packages. So go to pb.com/minute to access this special offer and get a free 30-day trial plus a free 10-pound scale to get started. That's pb.com/minute. Experience the better way to ship with a free trial of SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. Are you hungry for a Whopper yet, Bart?
Whopper. Num, 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 num.
I think
I used to work at Burger King, so I've had those. Yes.
See, I eat a Whopper probably once a year. I get that I remember eating them when I was younger, and then I eat it, and then the 2 hours of regret afterwards. I go, okay, that's it for till next year.
And then you're like, oh, I forgot about this. Let me.
I forgot about the after effects. Yeah, I just can't eat like that. I don't know. It's hard for me to understand how people can eat like that every day.
People do. They just don't realize how bad some of the stuff is for you.
Yeah, it's true. And I think it's all because we're all stressed. We're all running around. We're all busy. And that part I can understand, because I know me and my girlfriend, we sometimes slip, and it's like, screw it. Let's just get something to eat, order out. Another stat, 3 out of 5 U.S. consumers order food for delivery or takeout once a week or more. And I think that's a little on the low side. I think it's probably more than once a week. I know people that just order out almost every day. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, I have no idea.
No idea. All right. That is your delicious episode of the E-commerce Minute. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe, or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the E-commerce Minute on your Amazon device. Just add E-commerce Minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion, or just want to say hi, find us on social media @Sumo Heavy.